Later on, we're probably going to change our secondary profession to something more useful like monk, which creates quote-unquote a paladin class. Or we can switch to a necromancer, elementalist, which would create something even better, which I call a terra warrior, which means elementalists are divided into 4 categories or so: 5: air, water, fire, earth, and energy management. When a warrior, there's some really nice abilities to do with the earth spells, which make you like a tank, except you become a terra warrior bound with earth warrior. Or you can become a lightning or a shock trooper, which means you can use lightning abilities in order to further your damage as a warrior. And overall, I would say that by far terra warrior and paladin, which is a warrior monk, are much better suited for combat than be it warrior assassin or warrior necromancer like I am. So let's just siphon some health out. You do not want to use the necromancer spells as damage spells. You really want to use them as last resort, giving my health back spells, which are much more you can say useful if you know how to use them correctly. So activate some armor for our allies and ourselves, and finish them off nicely and tidy. As you can see, we are lucky enough to get a drop of a Xingjie key. What happens is, as I said before, there are different kind of chests scattered throughout the world. Since we are on an island of Xingjie, which is this area, or the entire island, we got a Xingjie key. So when we find a Xingjie chest or an island chest, we'll be able to open it. Each area has its own key, and each area has its own chest. So if you find a Xingjie key and you go to a city area, there's no way you'll be able to activate it and use it. However, there is something called lockpicks, and obviously the explanation explains it itself. What it does, you can open any chest anywhere with a chance of the lockpick retaining itself or breaking. Lockpicks cost around 1200 coins, 1200 gold, but you can buy it for 1 grand from players, which is cheaper, and that's how economy works. Get something cheap from players that would otherwise cost you a lot. Otherwise, the economy will plummet, right? I mean, United States. You guys know what's going on. So there we go. Appearance of the Naga. We found their lair. And as you can see, there's a lot of Naga here, a lot of different mobs. As you can see, we mobbed these people, but we didn't bother with those. Why? Because they don't really get to you unless you get within their area of patrol or within the certain area that they're programmed to attack you at. Most likely, what you really want to do is to aggro one at a time, as I said before. You really want to control yourself, and you really want to attack spellcasters and sometimes warriors as well. But spellcasters are much more dangerous since they can dish out much more damage much faster. So as you can see, Naga Whelp and Naga Wizard. This is a warrior I'm attacking right now. I'm activating some armor skills to give myself and my team some armor. You see, I have lost like almost half of my there we go. We're gonna die. We're going to die unless we're gonna get healed right away. One of our allies has died, but he got resurrected by a monk. That's what I mean when I say better take a monk with you if you really want to live. So there we go. We kind of got this whelp alone. Let's try to see if we can pummel him till death, so we can have one less person on our back. Let's get this witch. She's the one who's getting us really worried. The one who's getting us really pained in the ass, and the wizard as well. Lightning, arc lightning, and elementalist Naga. Very dangerous, very potent to kill you unless you act fast. Luckily enough, this Naga did not really manage to scrape our monk or our elementalist, meaning that only me and our assassin got hurt, which is probably the plan and what you really want to do when you're playing as a team. Beat real players, I would not even get scratched once, because real players have much better reflexes, much better targeting abilities and callouts. So here we go. There's one. This is an example of a minor quest. Pretty much go there, kill something. There's a story behind every quest, of course. Reason why I do not read them, because I know them before I read them the first time I played the game. I really don't see the reason to read them over again, and pretty sure you guys don't really want to hear that either. So let's give another try to joining a nice cursed guild. See if anybody hooks us up, and get this secondary quest as well. So a belt pouch which will hold 5 items. A very nice reward. As you can see, you can fill all this up with extra baggage, extra bags. So let's get this quest and see where it takes us. So it takes us to Pinjang Peninsula. All we have to do is just to simply map teleport there. There we go. We're already in the area and ready to fight. Now we have to do is just to find the portal, which is right there, to the area and continue with our quest. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not being invited into a guild, even though I promised you guys. But that's one of the problems within the Guild Wars, is that you don't it's not a problem per se. I would call it more of an inconvenience. Sometimes people have extremely high restrictions to join a guild or join a bunch of guilds together, which is an alliance, which is right here in this chat, alliance chat. So that explains a lot, correct? Alliance, guild, everything is unique to a certain area. For example, if you're in a guild and you go into guild chat, you talk to every single guildmate. If you're in alliance chat, you talk to everybody within your alliance, which means every single guild member within the alliance. You can always turn off the chats. You can turn them off and ignore them. But for most people, try to keep in touch with their guildmates and alliance mates in order to provide more pleasurable experience for themselves and for the rest of the people with them. Nice. As I said, very diverse environments within the game. We will be sticking with the hammer for the time being. Let's see what she wants. Very nice Asian pose. Belt pouch. So let's go up and see what we need to do. Our quest is destroy the group of Crimson Skull plaguing Kaitan village. So once again, even though our reward is simple belt pouch, our mission is still to kill somebody in order to gain access to the sort of simple content which one would think should have from the beginning of the game. However, I really like these little quests. They really allow you to get within the game. They explain it really nice and really simple for you to understand. So you won't need people like me who just play and you watch me play. You just can play the game itself and they explain it right before your eyes. Let's destroy this spirit. You can summon these spirits. They're part of your build. Excuse me. So there's no secrets, there's nothing special about the game. It's simple, straightforward, fun game to use, with only difference the difficulty that you do these things with. There we go. Got a pouch. So oh no, treated highs. Now we have to go to the tanner back in the Xingjia monastery and get him to make us a belt pouch. Just could have gotten a let's do another looking for an active and fun Cursor guild. Maybe we get a lucky straw and get a invitation. There we go. Got the pouch. So let's put this pouch into our belt, and there we go. 5 extra items to hold. You can see we're up to 1 platinum and 4 gold. Extremely well. We can buy some armor later on. Not a lot of players. It's quite late, so I would understand why this district is so empty. Plus, it's a starter city. No one's really around in this area. So at this point, we are pretty much done with all the quests in this area, unless I'm missing a few. But overall, I do not see anybody with an exclamation mark over their head, unless Ludo there has something for us. Nope. Let's see if we got any blue items. Nope, we did not. So what we can do, we can sell them. Once again, this is a collector's item. Almost every single monster drop or enemy drop can be a collector item. As you can see, we can sell the Xingjia key, but let's just keep it for the time being. Maybe we'll get something nice out of it. Got some more extra gold, and look at our quest line. Formal introduction. So let's go to Sanqua Whale and continue with our quest to pass Guild Wars. Correct? Sanqua Whale. So we're right outside, and let's just do another enter and see if somebody PMs us while we're outside of the city. You can chat with other people outside of the city. Via a whisper, which is right here. So just pick a name of a person and you can talk to them all you want. There you go, Master Toggle. That's our formal introductions, and now we have to go to a certain area, which is right there. So let's not slow down our allies, which is Yi Hotan and Master Togo, and get on with our mission in this wonderful world of Guild Wars. So guys, if you have any questions about Guild Wars or a specific thing that you want me to do, please leave it in the comments. Please tell me what you want me to do, obviously, and we'll get it on from there. So as you can see, Master Togo is level 20 ritualist. That's the max level you can be in the game. He's trying to kill all these poor little mantids. I don't see a reason for it. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna run to that quest marker, ignoring them because we are far too high level for them. Look, I can run past right next to it. Nothing. I bumped it. Nothing happened because they really pretty much don't care about us. What we'll do is try to find, maybe there'd be a chest somewhere around here. I don't even see any chests. I only see enemies and allies. Jinzo, I really like that name. Sounds like the thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! If memory serves me right. Oh, the yak got into my way. Unit circle, not what I expected to find. Usually, when you press Alt, you will find allies and chests. Chests are displayed in gold, much like the things you see over there. But those are just areas for you to explore and different canon or story articles for you to read and immerse yourself within the world of Guild Wars. We're probably going to be entering a city or one of the major outposts, or the first mission outpost for us to do, and I will explain that as we get along. So we're probably going to do the mission, and then we're going to cut it off so you guys can recuperate and I can get my voice back, and all will be well. But every single episode I really want to bring in something new. I really want to bring in something to spice up the game, or at least bring different things to the table every time. So let's just trudge into the Minister Cho's estate. We're almost here, and see what he has in store for us. This is funny. You see, this is one of the things that you really don't want to do, is to leave your allies behind, because they might be the activating points within for the cutscenes or the mission start. So you know what? Let's just order our henchmen to stay back. I flagged them, which means this is the area they'll be within. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for Master Togo and Yijo, and see what's going on and why aren't they following me as fast as I was running. Probably they were too busy fighting poor mantids and destroying them. There you go, Master Togo and Yijo is running. So I just can come back, deactivate, and you can see my henchmen will come back running to me once I remove this little flag. So let's stop here and see what's gonna happen once our NPC allies come within range and activate the cartoon. As you can see, even outside of the city, the graphics are very nice. There you go, he activated, and we can speak to Gazman Ju. Formal introduction. I am honored to be here. Let's go. We train. Yes. There you go, Master Cho's estate, and I believe it's gonna be our first cinematic. Yep, our first cinematic.
Ah, Master Togo! I did not know you were here. The minister has been waiting for you. Please, you are welcome here.